I am. Oh, sorry, that's my armpit. My bad. That I should have been working on instead of sitting on the couch watching another artist do their stuff. As motivating as that can be, I probably should have just been, doing this and watching it on the TV in this room. But oh well, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? No, because nothing stays in this box anyway. I am putting all of the acrylic markers into my handy dandy caddy machine right in here. So we'll see how that works. I'm on time. I'm not early. I'm not late. I arrived precisely when I meant to. If you are watching this on YouTube, the replay or lovely, which hopefully I should be. Yep, it is live over on YouTube. Let me go ahead and get in on that so I can see if anybody joins me there and monitor the chat. All right, empty box. I like when we have empty boxes. All right, these are the other welcome in, welcome in. If we can get it open. Why don't you want to open? Oh my goodness, because I'm opening it from the wrong side. Leave it to me, right? Leave it to me. Opening things from the outside. So anyway, today is the Vaporeon's turn. And as you saw, I'm sure, squeaky, squeaky, from the thumbnail. That's the word I'm looking for. As you saw from the thumbnail, I have a couple sketches already done. 3. I think I'm going to limit myself to 3 today, just because doing more than 3 was a lot for me yesterday, which is lame. I probably should not admit, but I admit it. I own it. I'm only human. Okay, so let's turn you guys around. You're gonna go for a ride, and you can get to see outside my house real quick. Hang on. Woo! And then we're going up, 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 up above the water. Okay, there we go. Let me close that. Let me get the poll up. Wow. We are kind of waiting. Which evolution next? Sylveon. Oh gosh, who do I have? Glaceon. We'll see. I might do another. I should do another Leafeon. Because I've done Eevee, Flareon, Leafeon, Umbreon, Espeon. Today's Vaporeon. So Sylveon and Glaceon. What's the? I'm missing one. And Jolteon. So least popular and memorable of the eons, I guess. All right, so Poll is live. I need to switch the blinds a little bit so there's a little less glare. I have my tea. It is in my Eagles cup because we have preseason game against the Jets today. Okay. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, C mine is on a work call and his voice travels. So it was very loud. Welcome in. Is it Pisky Monkey? Let's see. All right, so let's get started. I think I want to start with this one. I just do. So I don't know. This was the one I had the most fun drawing last night. Well, um, we were trying to do over on C Mine Things, we were trying to do an energy break show. Unfortunately, we didn't sell any of the break positions. So um, we weren't able to actually do any of the breaks. So we just pivoted and we drew and colored Pokemon. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. My daughter was drawing too. Let me get some inspo reference because okay. I think I am ready to rock now. We're going to do cotton candy blue as the base. All right, so if you are watching over on YouTube, these can go on kind of for a long time. Like the Umbreon show ended up being like a 3 hour, 3.5 hours. So that's a long time to sit there and watch somebody color. So I won't be offended if you're watching the replay on YouTube and you want to speed me up and kind of do your own version of a time lapse. I will not take it personally at all. I also won't know. It doesn't tell us that you do that. It doesn't tell us how fast you watch our videos. It just tells us that you watch our videos. Or if it does tell us how fast you watch our videos, I haven't found that button. So, I'm none the wiser. Please feel free to comment, share. If you are here with me on YouTube, on Whatnot Live, please feel free to say hello and hang out in the chat. Check out the bin. It's easier to do these things when the chat is lively and conversing. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm sure some people find it very distracting to have the chat going, but I like having people to talk to. Probably should have. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's okay. So this. Whee. Oh yeah. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has fun plans, that we all made it to the end of the week relatively unscathed. This week was it was stressful, but not like the worst stressful, not like a crazy, I don't know. I stress myself out, like get all up in my head and stress myself out before shows. So that's why I was, watching YouTube. I was watching Julianne Doodles one of her vlogs of her whole process for one of her prints that she did. It was like a few months old, but like I kind of started falling asleep, which is why I wasn't as on the ball and ready as I probably ought to have been. But I like watching other people's process and picking up tips and techniques. I've been neglecting my digital art, so I am going to have to do some of that this weekend. And I need to definitely play with my papers. I've got four journals in various stages of completion that I need to stop ignoring. uh, if I was going to be a good girl, I should probably do that. All right, let's see. We've got Glaceon and Sylveon are tied. Someone's going to have to come in and turn it into either a three-way tie or but I will draw whatever the poll tells me to. And then that will be Monday's show. Right now it is just scheduled as Color with Me Monday morning edition. But once I have a definitive, decisive victor, I will go back and excuse me, I have a sneeze. I feel like it was to come out. Sorry. Like I sneezed like a freaking mouse. Like it wanted to come out, but it didn't. It made a big production out of itself. Okay. I don't know if this is too dark, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exact. Like I could. This is like an exercise for me to get used to the characters, to get used to these markers, even, because that's a whole new thing for me. Let's see. The light's going to be kind of. So, want- let's see. What should we listen to? Who's in here with me? What would you like to listen to? Normally, I have music playing. I think it's really loud, but I guess it doesn't come through the speaker as loud as I think it is. So, what would we like our background noise to be? You tell me, my loves. You tell me. And again, for anybody watching on YouTube in the replay, feel free to comment like what you would like to be the background noise other than my rambling. Welcome in, Caitlin. Come in, welcome in. I am having a play with some markers, and today is Vaporeon's turn to be butchered by me. If you want, feel free to up in the corner or up at the top. There's a poll for what I should draw to be the Pokemon on Mondays. Okay, so I think I probably that came out darker than I thought it was going to come out. But it's okay. It does not have to be exact. Does not. It does not. We're going to do a little bit. Little bit. Mm. Feel free to ask any questions. I will tell you no lies. Or at least, I don't think I'm going to tell any lies. I will not intentionally deceive you. To welcome in, Striker. How are you today? Feel free to sound off in the poll. Looks like Sylveon's taking a clear lead. So far, it's looking like Monday's going to be Sylveon's day. Hope that you're having a good Friday. I also need to put in the shadow from the tail and the fin. Let's see. Oh, man. Ooh. You guys are so quiet today. I got spoiled the last few days. The chat has just been popping. We've been having fun. Want a little bit. This is all gonna get inked. I'm gonna put in some shading here to kind of show the shape. Thank you for the follow. I certainly do appreciate it. There are potentially new and exciting things on the horizon. For me, they're like terrifying because new is stressful for me. I overthink everything, which makes it make perfect sense that I am on a selling platform, right? Where I am live and talking to strangers. But maybe faded teal and classic blue. Or welcome in, Pan. How are you today? Start this. Good morning. Good. I'm glad. Happy Friday. We made it. We made it. Let's see. We're a slightly. No, I don't want to do that. I don't. Where's somewhere in here? There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody, don't forget to vote in the poll for what I should do for the for Monday show. Right now it is scheduled as Monday morning color with me, but as soon as I have the definitive, conclusive, decisive victor of the which evolution I should do next, I will update that. And when I get the sketches, I will update the thumbnail. So I'll still be working over the weekend, even though I won't be streaming. I'll take a break. Everyone will get a break from my voice. It'll be great. I think this is the one I want. No, this is not the one I want. That is not the blue I want. I'm gonna do sky blue again. All right. We're just gonna keep going on with this one so that there's a little bit. This one was so much fun to draw. So when I was drawing last night, this was the first sketch, and like I don't know, I felt it was like somewhere between an otter and an axolotl. And then this was the second one, and I was like, that is very more cat-like. It's like a water cat. And I was thoroughly enjoying myself as this one developed. Kind of reminds me of my puppy when she's done something and like you catch her doing something she's not supposed to be doing, and she's just like, what? Ain't even sorry. Because I don't know if you can tell from that distance, but in the close up, look at all the little magic corpses. Like I know that's not to scale of what like a magic carp would be next to a Vaporeon, but it's all make believe, okay? It's all just make believe. I want to kind of blend these sections together a little bit more. I don't know why that's bothering me so much, that like hard line. Because when you look at the way like in the animation and everything, it's like, so maybe there's like a little bit of a soft blur between the colors, but there's very much like a hard delineation between the shading and the other colors. I want to soften that a little bit. And hopefully this will work. If not, I might cry. I won't. I won't do it on camera though. I promise. I will not cry on camera. Loudly. There we go. We'll see what that looks like when it dries back. Okay. I think it looks a little bit better. I did miss this tiny little section of the frill. There we go. Okay. Let's do this teal now. Because this is supposed to be the same color as like this, the ridges down the back. But I wanted there to be a little bit of a softer, I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. And then I'm going to come back over it with the other one. Doing some shading. Remember, it's shading, not shady. We don't want to be shady. Unless we do. Alright, then I'm going to come back over that. Sky blue again. Ooh, Glaceon has taken the lead. Don't have anything pinned yet, but I can. I just figured we would take a moment to enjoy having a slightly less obstructed view, whatever we want to call it. It's pretty cute, if I may say so myself. Alright, does anybody have any big, exciting plans for the weekend that you would like to share? Maybe I'll get some inspiration for things to do other than veg out on the couch. I know I need to take my daughter to get a percussion kit because for band she was assigned to the percussion section. So that's gonna be that's gonna be fun. We might actually have to soundproof her room. But at least the snare we can you know, open it up and maybe, stuff a towel in it to muffle it. I think that might be a thing we have to do. Let's see. Excuse me. All right, hopefully I'm not doing this the wrong shade of orange. And even if I am, it's my piece in my world, so. Doop. That feels like the right Magic Corpse colors. That feels right. Okay. We're gonna do icy gray for the nose. For the little boop a snoop. Doot doot doot. Boop a snoop. And then see what happens when I do this. Too dark. Oh my goodness. Too dark. I can fix that later. Welcome in, welcome in. But I do want. Do I? No, I don't. I do not. I do not. I do not. Hmm. Where did porcelain go? There it is. Okay. All right. Glaceon is still in the lead. I thought it would be cute to give like a little bit of something on the back there. Let's see. What color? Welcome in finally. How are you today? Glaceon is crushing it, man. I think I might actually have to do Glaceon on Monday. I'm going to make this a pink kiddie pool. Because why not? Why not? I do what I want. There we go. How are you doing today on this glorious Friday? You missed it. I just announced the wonderful news that Mini Me has been assigned to percussion for band. You took your tailbone out for lunch when. Oh no! Oh, you broke your friend. How? Do I want to know how? I mean, you don't have to share with the class how that happened, but it could be fun. Mm. Sitting your big booty down, it broke in slow mo. Oh no. Well, you know. So if you're wondering why this part is purple, it's because it's the part of the kiddie pool that's underwater. And when you mix pinks and reds and blues, you get purple. So, and water is blue. So that was my thought process there, in case you were wondering. I know nobody asked, but I figured I would share anyway. I got to figure out how I'm going to make it look like this is, and like where the water line should be, because this comes around. So, like, probably a little bit back there, and then like just the teensy weенsiest bit here. If I could stop swiping out of your show, that would be good. Oh, well, you can always watch the replay on YouTube and assist the numbers there. Today's rough. Oh, I'm sorry that today's rough. I've got my Eagles cup because yay preseason. It's got some wellness tea in it. So let's have a cup of tea and do some coloring. I can't decide what I want to put in the background here. Like maybe it's somebody's house pet. Like it looks like I kind of started almost to do like wainscoting. Like it's in someone's living room. I think everybody could use like a nice cup of tea this year. It looks like trying to see what colors they use. for Vaporeon's eyes. It looks like just like it's supposed to be a purple. Oh, the shiny Vaporeon is purple. Oh, okay. I learned something new today. I guess maybe I don't know. It's the internet. It could be wrong. It could be wrong. All right, so let's do this. Everything they can't put anything on the internet that's not true. I read it on the internet. Okay. Faded violet. Oh, I like it. Mama likey. Oh yes. Oh yes, this pleases us. Not as fun, not as terrifying. What was terrifying? The mama likey? I can't help it. My awkwardness knows no bounds. You know that. Let's see. I'm gonna put that there. So if this is hypothetically someone's, I need a pencil. All the things I remembered to grab, a pencil was not one of them. But that's okay because I'm in my classroom. I just switched over to the other table. Well, before the second purple. It's so cute. I think I like it. I do like it. Eek. Give me a little bit of that cotton candy blue in there. Because the gray made it too dark. I think I just made it worse. I was trying to blend it earlier and it wasn't working. I just haven't found the right combination yet. That's all. I don't know yet. Like, what design would a Pokemon have on its kiddie pool Vaporeon bed? Like little Pokeballs? Do some great balls. Goodness gracious. You just saw them. They're little magic carps. They're magic corpses. Somebody's pet Vaporeon has been eating all the magic corpses, all the magic carps. So let's see. I have a ruler somewhere. Or straight at here, this works. It's not a ruler, but it's a straight enough edge. There we go. There, see? And then this is like the wainscoting. And that's the... And it doesn't have to be totally... It's just the hint of the slats in the wainscoting. And then like, the bottom of like a picture frame or something right there. So, this is a house Vaporeon. And it is very spoiled. And it has let's see. These are going to be tiles because obviously you don't want carpet floor in a kiddie pool inside your house, right? So, yes, only carpet. No, no carpet. No carpet. No, we're not gonna do carpet. Boo. That would be awful. Can you even imagine? Let's see. What do different Pokeballs? Cool. All right, so we'll do one here. And we'll do one here. I need the green and orange markers for that. Dude, like, be careful when you Google Vaporeon, okay? The internet, it has ruined Pokemon for me. Um, I went looking for reference photos last night when I was drawing these, and much to my surprise, there was a lot of Vaporeons that looked a lot like Naughty Mermaids. It was not what I was expecting. Yeah, like Naughty Mermaids doing Naughty Mermaid things. And I was like, "Oh my god, this is like no. That is just like, no, don't do that. How dare they?" Like, it was slightly traumatic. Um, I'm still recovering, obviously. Right. See, and you didn't even look. Or did you just actually go and Google it and yeah, did you just go do the search? Because I would not recommend it. 0 stars. Do not recommend. Um, it was ridiculous. Absolutely not. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I did it so you don't have to. Definitely don't do it. Over here. This one that's pretty simple. It's gonna be yellow and black, black and yellow, like my pencil. Not like the Steelers. Because what about little crab Pokemon? I don't. I don't know. My husband would know. My kids would know. I'm lame. I don't know. What's that? I don't know. Yeah. They came out with so many new Pokemon. Really? I am. I'm going to be coloring after I finish coloring this one. I'm going to be coloring. I usually leave it up to the chat. I'll either do the big one and then finish off with the small detailed one, or I'll start with this one and then finish off with that one. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're into this sandcastle. Isn't it cute? I mean, like look, that is so relatable to me because I don't like water. So I was like, how am I gonna relate and like identify with a water type Pokemon, even as cute as it is? And then I was like, well, what if it's spending the day on the beach with its trainer, but it's not in the water? It's just building sandcastles and has sand in its places and it's sad. Like that is relatable to me. That is very relatable to me. We won't we won't dwell on it too much. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun last night. All right, we got a tie again. We might have to call in reinforcements to break the tie. Otherwise, I will be doing Sylveon and Glaceon on. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. But yeah, so we ended up like I felt kind of bad because like we had a um energy breaks scheduled last night and we were very good. We had dinner and then we got online to do the energy breaks and like people would come in, but nobody hung out long enough. Nobody bought their position in the energy break. Like, so we couldn't really do it, which is fine. Like, it's going to take a while to build that up. But then we pivoted and turned last night into like an art show, which we probably should have figured was going to happen anyway because everyone's been enjoying doing these little mini pieces so much. Like my daughter, she was so funny. She was like, I'm gonna she has like her little portfolio that she's putting together. And she was, what did she say? She was gonna like go and sell it in the lunchroom. She was gonna like, I'm gonna sell these for $4 in the lunchroom. And we're like, more power to you, but please don't. I don't want that phone call from the administration. The administrators would definitely frown upon that. She is a little hustler. Girl got game too, man. Like, we can't take her hardly anywhere. Oh yeah, I needed to put the yellow in there. Like, like no joke. She is like an absolute little. I mean, but she used to come with me, like, and hang out with me at the dealership where I worked back in Virginia. So she probably learned some of it there. I have regrets. Yes, Junior. Mm, I don't remember what this one looks like. That's too peachy. Too peachy. But how are you gonna be mad at that? Like, but she does that to us. She just it's like how are we supposed to be mad? But girl child. Right? That's the big thing. It's like please don't have your principal or whomever end up calling us being like, so Michaela's in trouble for violating whatever school code of conduct section, blah, 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 yada, yada. You need to come take her home. She's suspended. And I'll be like, no, keep her. Like, give her in school suspension. Don't do this to me. Why am I being punished? Or we would laugh and go get boba. Which, coincidentally, is what we're going to name our next dog. The next dog is going to be Boba. It is decided. There's no use fighting it, honey. The kids agreed. Let's see. Now I'll come in with this. Nope, I'll come in with porcelain. If I can find it. What did I do with it? I lost it. Like my marbles. There we go. And Boba and a new dog named Boba. That's right. And then the best part is going to be we're going to teach it to play fetch, and then we're going to say, Boba, fetch. Yep, I went there. So you get it. You get me. We actually did. And it was one of Tilly's favorite toys until she shredded him. Um, we had like an old, like a Boba Fett plushie chew toy thing for the dogs. And it was Tilly's favorite. So she would play Boba Fetch. And it was the cutest, the absolute cutest. What color should the wall be? Yellow green? I am gonna come over. I'm not happy with the floors. I don't like it. And green was your first thought? Okay. We shall see. It's supposed to be like those, wooden plank tile floor things. That looks better. It's not as like pink. I don't know how it got pink, but it did. Can do. Yeah, yellow green. The magic horse is right. I couldn't help myself. Like, I don't know what came over me. I could not help myself. I had to draw them in there. Like, you know how like a cat would have like all the little, if you're drawing like a cute little kitty cat, usually the cartoon cats have the it was a risk, but I felt like it was worth taking. I was like, it'll find its audience. The people who need to see it and appreciate it will find it. And we will all giggle together. And giggle and giggle. And then randomly today, for like no reason, oh, a dead lizard next to it. Oh, that's funny. Whee! So yeah, that was I mean, like art's supposed to tell a story, right? So that was the story that I came up with for this piece was that it's someone's house Vaporeon. Like the trainer keeps it in the house because, they're a good trainer and your Pokemon are like your family or whatever. I don't know. And they had a bunch of little Magikarps, little itty bitty Magikarps swimming around, and now they don't. And the Vaporeon's like, I didn't do anything, and even if I did, I'm not sorry about it. What a catfish. All right, I think we're ready. Well, no, I need to color that, and I don't want to do that. I want to do this for this. I don't even have any idea what kind of art is supposed to be in these frames. It's just going to be art in the frames. There's at least one thing every piece that I forget existed. And then I'm like, "Oh yeah, I put that there for a reason. I should probably give it some attention." Pictures of the Magikarps. Savage. I like it. But it's just gonna be like, a hint of a Magikarp. They were so proud of their Magikarp breeding program. And then this little shit. Just a hint. Oh my goodness. I'm going to hell. Okay, I'm just gonna, I don't know. There we go. Almost as- Welcome in, everyone. Please feel free if you haven't already, chime in on the poll up at the top for which evolution I should do next. I am finishing up this one, and then we will decide where I go from there, if I do the other small one or the large one next. Ugh, yeah. Oh, man. Sandcastle one. Do the big one and then finish off with a nice simple. I say simple. It's got there's a lot going on in the background of the tiny one. I might come to regret that, but we'll have fun regardless. And that's, at least for me for now, the important thing is enjoying the process and letting it be fun again. Let's get some of these out of the way. That's the only downside to coming over to this table instead of the big table with the mat in the middle. There's not as much of a surface. And a lot of it got um kind of reorganized this morning. So that's gonna be fun when I go to to work on a book and I'm like, where is the thing? But that's okay. Welcome in, Pixie. Right? I love the way the eyes turned out on this one. I was a little worried, but trust. Trust the process. It's like a trust fall exercise, is what it is. See. This is where it really starts to come to life. But, metaphorically, not literally, because if this came to life literally, I would probably have to run. Not gonna lie. I'd be a little freaked out. Neopets. I miss Neopets. Oh, I'm so old. God, I remember when that was new. And they first came out with like the first time I saw a Neopet plushie in the store, I was like, oh, I have to have it. And it was like a Corbat or whatever the bat thingy was. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I feel old. Like, I walk home from taking Augie to the bus stop in the morning, and my legs are achy and swollen. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so old. I'm so old. I'm too young to feel this old. Isn't that a song? I feel like that's my theme song right now. But let that be a lesson, kids. When you're in your 20s and you feel invincible and everyone's telling you, like, hey, slow down. I'm 41. I'm old. I really am. Well, how do you know about Neopets? You were like a baby when that happened. I mean, I guess there was like a little bit of a resurgence. I think, was it Chrissy Teigen when she was pregnant and pretty much all she could do was play Neopets and post on social media about it? A lot of people were like, holy shit, Neopets is still alive. Neopets is still up and we all had to, obviously my accounts were not because they had been, even if I could have somehow managed to get access to my all of my pets would have been taken away and adopted out to other people. I loved Neopets. They were fun. Like on all the little games in it, it was a lot of fun. Ugh. And it was since we already had the computer and the web browser, it was, something that was accessible for me because we didn't have a lot of the different consoles. And the consoles that we did have, we didn't have a lot of funds to buy a lot of games for. So the fact that it was like on the browser and free meant that it was my jam by default. There we go. Let's do this one. Yeah, it was supposed to be wooden tile, but let's fix that. Take that 70s shag carpet vibe and carpet, carpet, carpet. No carpet. No carpet with the Vaporeon pool. No. We talked about this. That one. I don't know. It's been a wild ride already today, hasn't it? And we're only on the first piece. I do not take commissions at this point. I'm kind of working myself up to being comfortable with the idea. I'm a wee bit of a chicken, and but we are getting closer to the point where I will be possibly opening up books for commissions. But until then, I'm always open to suggestions. Like if someone has an idea. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Say some of it is more miss than hit, but when I hit. And we have come a long way from where I started, even just last week, even just this week. Um, I had taken a very long pause from doing traditional art. I'd been focusing mostly on doing like making journals and bookmaking and other various crafts, which I also need to remember not to neglect. But I had gotten to a point where it wasn't fun anymore, but it's fun again. And it's these cutie little Bacon isn't here to Bacon isn't here to steal it from me. You're so sweet. Let me go ahead and pin it because I should have done that earlier. All right, I'm gonna pick a couple of the acrylic pens to do some highlights. Maybe this one? Yeah, this is gonna make more sense than that blue. What'd you just drop? He's in here throwing things, people. So Seamine and I were talking after yesterday, just so everybody knows that we don't log off and forget about you. Aww. That Mewtwo is awesome.
It's for Zachy.
It's for Zachy. Aww. I don't know. People got lives, honey. People have lives. Let's see. Let me go ahead and it should only take me a couple minutes to finish this one, so we are gonna. He is a terrible. Well, in his defense, Bacon did say that Bacon was not really. This is not, you know, his favorite Pokemon. So even if Bacon comes in, odds are you're safe. But to get back to what I was saying a minute ago, we talked about doing prints, like just getting the little prints, like trading card size pinned. No one. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I won't do it again. I promise. You outbid yourself just That's a silly thing to do, but thank you. Um, Sorry, I digress again. But we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing with the prints, and they're gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amaze balls. We're gonna have like metal embossed ones. Do the thing with the stuff, right? I'm gonna do the thing with the stuff. I'm gonna do the damn thing with the damn stuff. And it's gonna be awesome. I hope. I'm like, it makes me, he's more confident about it than I am. I'm like, but what if you make that investment and then nobody likes it? And he's like, well, whatever. They'll love it. Shut up. And I'm like, I love you. You're my biggest supporter. Congratulations. You've got, you got one. You finally got one. Today was the day. All right. And I'm glad that you like absolutely love the story behind her. We came up with it together. It was a joint effort. All right, we're going to get our squiggle on here. Put it right here. There we go. She is signed and headed to you. They're so expensive, so it's tough. I'm glad that it turned out so fantastic. Like, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming along for that ride. All right, so we decided sandcastle. Is that what we're doing? Yes, sandcastle. Okay. I think for this one, I'm going to start with, let me go grab my easel so I can. Sorry, I'm just going to like giggle every time I look at this thing. I'm going to giggle and giggle and giggle. Like, I mean, how cute is that? How stinking cute is that? All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with the sky, but I'm gonna knock back some of these lines because I was aggressive last night, apparently. I also very much remember last night struggling with the eyes. It was like, really? Seriously? Mm. This one, it's yeah. Oh, well, hopefully, you know, the build up and anticipation is well worth. It will be. I'll find a way to make it. I'll find a way to make it amazeballs. But yeah, this week it's been an exhausting week. I don't know if I mean, it's not like it's the first week that I've done a show every day. It's not. Um Umbreon was kind of a marathon. I think a lot of it is the, the kids, the things that the kids put you through, man. What? What did you just what? Just disappoint us on the why would you say that? Why? That's mean. She's just upset because she's like, I won't be able to get it, and That's just mean. How rude. Honestly, I don't think I could disappoint. Like if I tried to disappoint you guys, like it would backfire. You'd be like, "Oh my god, how did that end up amazing?" Damn it, Tasha. Why would you do that? Be like, "Well, she told me to." All right. So the sky is gonna there. Here I go, making a mess, making a mess. Not gonna stress, just making a mess. Oh, I'm so cute with this little fairy wheels. Oh my goodness. Oh, what to do to do? It'll be nice when, not that it ever actually cools off, like it just becomes tolerable. When people say it's cold in Central Florida, they're liars. They're like, oh, it's a cold snap. I'm like, what? Where? Did I miss it? I blinked and I missed it? Because it is. Pin this one. Oh, PD. Eyes be pinning. Welcome in. Welcome in, Minds Dev. Where's my. I don't want to color all over. I don't want to color all over my pretty, fancy tilting table. It's not that fancy. We got it on Amazon. It was a really good deal too. But it tilts up. So when I'm doing something that needs to not be laid flat, I have like a built-in easel. It's like a mini drafting table. And I love it. I've already gotten glue on it, so I don't know why I'm worried about a little bit of alcohol ink. Right? Does not cold snap anywhere in the South. But they think it does. I'm like, look, when you hit negatives before the wind chill, then we can talk. When the snow angels being made at Disney are in real snow, not that like foam fake crap, then we can talk about how cold it is. I think that's like one of the biggest things that C Mine and I disagree on. I'm like, let's go somewhere it snows. And he's like, no. How about no? Welcome in, welcome in. We are on the second piece of the day. Just gonna be a fun little beach scene. Where poor Umbreon is sitting in the sand. Like, why? Why are we out of the water? It's not like I wrinkle. Oh. I don't think C Mine wants to move too far back north if we do leave Florida. He's conceded maybe somewhere a little more north, where at least, oh, there's a lizard on my window. And it caught a bug. Cool. Sorry, nature being nature outside. But we're old. Obviously, I already confessed that we're old, and we did not take necessarily as good a care of ourselves as we should have. So, like, our bodies hurt. But I'm like, it's okay. I can just take ibuprofen and go out and sled. It's fine. Put me in the snow. Mostly, I just want fall. Hey, Zach, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see what the poll looks like right now. Oh, Sylveon has taken the lead. You missed it. You missed it, Zach. The whole thought process that went into deciding all of all of that. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, I want to pumpkin all the things. Like, I really do. Which means the next time I'm at the store, I really do need to get some heavy cream because, yes, because, yes. Let's see. Let's do the cloud. Start with porcelain and then advance on to Collingwood. Because these are going to be daytime clouds, not nighttime clouds. Because we're not doing Umbreon today. Welcome in, Turtle Lair. Everybody feel free to sound off in the poll so we know what I should work on sketching out for over the weekend for Monday. And check out the bin. There's some good stuff in there. My mod, See Mine Things, is also my husband, my partner in business, crime, and life. Well, minus the crime. Just kidding. We don't do crime. He did. He just showed me your oh, did he send you a picture of it? He's doing a good job. I'm like, why you got me drawn? You don't need me. He can do the arts. Okay. Moving on to my poor Vaporeon. Who's like, okay. So yeah, if you want some of C Mine's art, he apparently is open to taking commissions. I am open to suggestions, and then that way it takes some of the pressure off of me. Like, let me know what you would like to see me draw, and I will do my best. But that way it's not like someone has paid up front or specifically requested, because I will cry if I don't meet expectations. I'm a big old wiener. I am. I'm a big wussy wuss. There we go. Okie day. Doing the thing, doing the thing. Do, 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 do. There we go. Do, do, do. Picking a blue. Which pretty blue? Do, 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 do. Like the zinc that people used to put on their nose, like the white cream. I might. I just might. Now that you mention it, I think I might. Did I put the? Yes. Oh, we're having fun today. I'm gonna just have to add that back in. I will just have to add that back in. So sad. So miserable. So how I feel sitting in the sand. Back to the blue. Nope, that's the dark one. Don't need the dark one. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's the blue we're gonna use, gonna use, gonna use. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Zach, you might really like some of Brett's current pieces. He is doing Pokemons if they were painted by Rembrandt. It's kind of cool. He did Pikachu and I think is working on the Zard. I appreciate the raid. I do, I do. You guys missed it. We had a party. We had a party and there was a lot of little baby Magikarps that did not make it. They didn't make it. Me, aww. We were having a lot of fun being silly, making up the story that went along with the first piece. And finally, he's very excited that she's finally getting to take one home. So yeah, what we decided for the first piece was that the trainer has a Vaporeon that they treat like a house cat. So it's got a kiddie pool in the house for the Vaporeon, you know, instead of like a cat bed, it's like a kiddie pool. And that's the bed. But alas, baby Magikarps didn't make it. And Vaporeon's not even sorry. Not even sorry. Can't breed Magikarps and own a. And apparently not. Apparently not. Let's see. I am pretty amused. Pretty amused. See, where did my teal go? There we go. Because there's so much going on in, you know, with the beach and all the other things. I think I'm going to keep this one a little more simple coloring wise. I say that now and then watch what I'm going to end up devolving into a lunatic trying to get as much in there. The little dot for the nose. Yes. It's the little things. right. So, to do. I guess this was Vaporeon's, punishment for eating all the baby Magikarps. Had to go to the beach and not stay in the water all day. Had to play in the sand instead. Cruelty. What a mama's boy. Not me picturing this one having a mom tag. I don't know that I can. I don't know that I can bring myself to actually putting that in. Honestly, I don't know that I can do that. Who would tattoo their Pokemon? Well, never mind. Obviously, you would. I'm not like other Poke trainers. I'm like a cool Poke trainer. Poor baby looks so sad. Oh, you want to hug it? I should explain what's wrong. uh, that you're a cool Poke trainer. You're not like the other Poke trainers, or that you have tattoos. Because I don't think tattoos like necessarily indicate wellness or unwellness. Okay. This poor baby. Not like gold. Where's banana cream? Who'da thunk that banana cream would be good for so much more than just pudding pies? I have done let me see if I have. Here we go. So here, like when I talk about my evolution, my evolution from even just last weekend, like that was the first attempt at an Umbreon. And I think that was Saturday or Sunday. I did that. And I was like, I don't hate it. There's a lot of things I would do different if I did it again. And then I did just Eevee itself. And then I did the Espeon. Leafeon came next, but I want to do it again. It. I don't even think I have one of the printed. We scanned it and then printed on photo paper, which was probably not the best thing to print it on. And let's see, after Leafeon, it was Flareon. I did 3 of those, and they were they were kind of hilarious. You can see them on my Instagram, which I fixed this morning. So my Instagram username is the same as my name up here. It'll be Minerva's underscore touch. You can see the pictures of those there. Oh, it's a phoneception. So yeah. Flareon was a lot of fun. Like the big one with the melting marshmallow, it got a little dicey. It got a little dicey, but there's the Leafeon, the first version of Leafeon that I did. So like that's been my progression since Sunday. I'm definitely getting a lot more comfortable with the markers and with drawing Pokemon in general, because that was something like I haven't drawn Pokemon since I was a kid. Let's be real, y'all. And even then, it wasn't my favorite thing to draw. Like I was the crazy horse girl. I drew horses. Lots and lots of horses. The marshmallow was an interesting evolution all of its own. It started out, it was supposed to just be like a toasted marshmallow. It did not stay that way long. It was bad. Let's just say that it was bad. Blur this a little bit. Try and see if I can get some of that color in there. All right, sand. What color do I want my sands to be? Hmm. That works. Yeah. We've been like as a family, and like the kids have been having a lot of fun. Augie has, he's still in that you draw it for me, I just want to color it stage. So that's a little time consuming, but oh, that's a blanket. That's a beach blanket. See, this is the difference between like, this is one of the artist loft markers. I feel like it's already starting to dry out. We've only had it, I mean, granted, we've done a lot of art in a week, but the nib, I don't know who's been using this nib, or nib, the tip is kind of like, oh, I don't know it's got a limp tip. I don't know how else to word it, guys. I'm sorry. Like, it's kind of just not holding its shape very well. We got it because they were on, I mean, all of the markers and pens and everything were on like buy one, get one half off. So I don't know how else to say it. Um, it's definitely served its purpose. It got me hooked enough that we had to go back or go and order more. This side is doing better. Where, oh, where? How dark are you? How dark are you? Actually, where's salmon? I want to use salmon orange. That way, you see? It's still go back over that. I'll go back over that later. There we go. And then do. Tiny dots. Tiny dots, tiny dots, making lots of tiny dots. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Blend it in, blend it in. Okay, let's blend this in too. Let's check on the poll. Sylveon is tied with Leafeon. Ooh, we have a tie again. Excellent. Okay, and then what? This. That works. And a little bit of banana cream. Nope, that's a lot of banana cream. Damn. I did not mean to do that. That was supposed to be. Well, I'll draw some white into it with the pen. What color should the umbrella be? Actually, before I do that, because I'm so damn extra all the damn time, which Pokeball should the umbrella be? Right? I think I'm just gonna go with like a traditional, the OG Pokeball. So it's gonna be this side is gonna be white. And then this is gonna be whitish. Then red. Where did I put my red? Hello? Red. I'm gonna pick the right red. Hang on. I don't even see this on my. There it is. That's too dark. I just need deep vermilion. That's all. There it is. Welcome in. Welcome in. This poor, sad, not happy to be out on land at the beach. Vaporeon is just not having a very good day. Do, 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 do. Guess that'll teach Vaporeon to eat the trainer's brood of award-winning Magikarps, won't it? Oh, my son just sent me a video of a kitten. So cute. Cute. as Augie would say. Right? Well, it is now. What's that? Oh, it's me. My phone just buzzed. Thank you for the follow on the Insta. I appreciate it. What color should our blanket be? Don't everybody answer at once. I thought about drawing like a Pikachu on it, but I decided that the perspective and how much of the blanket is covered, I don't want to do that after all. Maybe we'll do, but I don't want it to be deep vermilion. Team Rocket. Absolutely not. I'm not going to sit here and sketch out Team Rocket. But nice try. Maybe I can manage to just do the big R. All right, so. But so much of it's going to be covered, you won't even know. Yeah. Maybe it'll have multiple R's on it. It'll just have a bunch of R's for rocket. All right. Yeah. I crack me up. I told you, I am so damn extra. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right. And then later when people are like, "Oh my god, what is up with the blanket?" I'll be like, "Someone said Team Rocket and that was the best I could do." Okay. What do you want from me? I'm not a real artist. I just play one on Instagram and whatnot. Ta-da. Team Rocket beach towel. We're all savages here. I mean, you saw what I did to the Magikarps. So there we go. Casts a shadow. Well, see, I did a Team Rocket blanket. Now I gotta have the Team Rocket flag, right? There we go. Okay, let's do the inking. And then see where I want to come back in with the acrylics or go back over anything after the inking is done. And then once the inking is done, I'll go ahead and I will start the auction on it. Unless there's any objections. Welcome in, Cosmo. Let's see. Let's check on that. Oh my gosh, now it's a three-way tie. You guys are killing me. Is this what sun rays look like? No. Do I care? No. That's what they look like for this picture. Oh man. It's funny, like I'm hungry, but I'm also still very full from breakfast. When I got back from taking Augie to the bus stop, I made sea mine, a fried egg, and um, some toast. And then I made myself a piece of toast and also a fried egg. But my fried egg, because I mean, did you think I was just extra in my art? Nope, I'm extra in my cooking too. I had some leftover orzo in the fridge that needed to get used. So I threw that in with some butter. And then with the orzo, I also threw in like some chopped up um, sun-dried tomatoes and some, I need to color that. I added like a little squirt of lemon juice and I let that cook for a little bit and some honey ham lunch meat. Maggot pasta, so good, so good. Like the honey ham and the orzo and the lemon and the tomatoes, and then I cracked an egg over it and put a lid on it, so it was chef's kiss. It was so good. It was so good. And there was so much of it, and it was so filling. And but like I'm hungry again, but I'm still full. Like I think I like the idea of food. I really, really, really like the idea of food. I can't help it. This poor baby. With that sad face. That sad little face. Ma, can't I go back in the water? It's awful out here. Oh, that's right. We need to put the zinc on the nose. I say we, but you all know. I mean me. I need to do that. Welcome in, Janie Marie. Okay. That's going to be so cute. Doop. I think, anyway. Ooh, I have Twizzlers. Oh, and they're going stale. The bag didn't get closed good enough. So they're not like nice, fresh, chewy, gooey Twizzlers anymore. Sad trombone sounds. Wah, wah, wah. I love all my first world problems. They're so first world. I have to remind myself that this is not really a problem. Like hard rubber though. I could try to draw waves, but I think I'm just gonna come in and because this was supposed to be where like a wave had kind of gone over the sand. Mm, ah, it's dark. Ooh, let's fix that if we can. Let's see if we can't fix that. Probably not, but it's okay. Boo. Okay. Next time I'll just leave well enough alone. Get our little flag. Whose idea was Team Rocket? Doop, zoop, doop, 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 choop, boop, boo. Doop, doop, boop, boop, boo. Shooby doo bop. Thank you for tolerating my musical stylings. Lots of little dots. You know, just in case you didn't know it was a sand castle, right? You got to add the dots so you know it's a sand castle. I'm going to add the highlight on this one with the acrylic marker, and everything will be fine. All right. Oh, this poor baby. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? I think it was my husband's idea. Okay. So far, have not managed to make a mockery of my own piece. Well, I mean, more so than normal anyway. It was you for sure. And why was that your suggestion? Oh my god, did I just mark on that? I'm gonna put this away so I don't. Okay. Okay, day. Come on. Brown. It's supposed to storm today, and I really hope it doesn't, or that it like rolls out um before I want to go downtown because I really want to go walk around downtown. It sounds like a fun idea to me. And I want to do that. That's not white. This is white. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Look at my eyes. I would take them. I'd be like, it's okay. We're going home now. Mommy says so. I don't know. That one's pretty darn cute. And I'm not just saying that because I drew it. After a while, if you come to my shows, you learn that I am one of those self-deprecating artists. They're like, I am not only my toughest critic, I'm just tough. Gonna go get mail. Okay. Is there anything good in the mail today, honey? I love that they tell us what's coming, that they scan it and they tell us what's going to be in the mail. Okay. Okay. I'll be surprised when he gets back. He'll surprise me with something cool. Okay, and for the zinc. No, I think it's a little late for me to add in the Magikarp. But I got the zinc on the nose. There's a consolation prize. I'm not adding a Magikarp jumping out of the water. I don't have that in me today. But we do have the zinc on the nose. All right, guys, we're not going to run it for 2 minutes because someone told me not to. But we will do 20 seconds. There we go. Well, I'm not going to still be tinkering with it. So, be a tense 20 seconds. I'm not going to still be tinkering with it. Proceeds to tinker more. Congratulations. Now you have 2 pieces coming home to you today. There you go. It's a me. Love it. Love that you love it. Love it so much. I'm going to put my squiggy on it. Squiggy. Okay. All right. Now, on to the last, but not least. I'm a winner. Last but not least. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. I hope. I hope this is going to be fun and that I have not set myself up to thoroughly regret doing above water, below water. Ah, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just ink it, right? Don't overthink it. Just ink it. Get your color on. Get your color on. Okay. I want it to be instead. I want it to be kind of like a bluish green water. We're gonna do sour apple. We're gonna do greenish water because we can. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me go ahead and get it panned. Pinned ya. Pinned ya again. All right. Let's see. Oh my god. Still a three-way tie. Welcome in, Andrew. If you want, please feel free to weigh in on the which evolution I should do for Monday. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing three or one of each. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Why do I want to make green water? 'Cause I freaking can. And whereas when I do the sky, it starts dark at the top and gets lighter as it comes down because we're under the sea. It's going to start darker and then get lighter as we get closer to the surface. Because light only penetrates so far into water and science facts and stuff. Knowledge. Ooh, I hear cardboard. It's true. See, every now and then I know what I'm talking about. But I will admit when I'm wrong, because we are all, or at least we all should, still be very teachable to the very end. I don't plan on stopping learning new things until my brain can't learn anymore. What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, and it's okay. So I don't know. Would that be a brag break? Would that be hey, look at this cool thing that we bought from someone on Whatnot. Let's take a break and look at something we bought from someone on Whatnot. From it's the C2E2 exclusive from.
Very Gary, I think.
Wasn't there a packing slip in it?
Well, yeah, but it was Comic Trader, or
Gotcha.
not Comic Trader, Collector Cave. That's where I bought it from.
Yeah.
But
This is art by Kreese Lee. It's a shiny Pokemon metal.
embossed.
It's embossed metal. So check that out. Again, this is like goals where I would like to grow and develop my art to be able to print stuff like this. But for now, I'm quite happy with my current growth. What did I just use? I used sour apple. So I guess yellow green. Or I can go over it with. Ooh, that one's in clear water. I don't know why it won't not. So the iPad is connected to C Mine's phone. So when he gets phone calls, which he gets all freaking day, all day, he gets phone calls. Um, it rings to the iPad, and I can't figure out how to make it shut up because I'm not technologically savvy like the kids are. Don't know why this is so stressful. And yet it's still so fun. Like jumping horses. It's stressful. Crap. It's terrifying, but also awesome. All right. I am glad that you think so. I appreciate the vote of confidence. uh, what's that?
I didn't get to see this.
Oh.
Didn't was getting there. First cute.
Complete with the zinc on the nose. No. Yellow green. See, on the color swatch card, this does not look this dark. So I'm like, try back, try back, try back. Try back. I mean, worst case, I just go over with the. You'll be looking for the Instagram post. Okay. Have a, yeah, introverting. Man, you got to go recharge that battery. You have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Because I won't be on bugging anybody. Go out, make something pretty. Thank you for your support. Man. Maybe I should have just stuck with blue. That's just so much blue, though. If, like, you do this blue and that blue and Vaporeon's blue, and that's just a lot of blue. I don't have that many blues. You know? That should help blend it out a little bit better. There we go. Okie day. Trust the process. Trust. What? We want cotton candy tootsie roll. Okay, come on. Ooh, I still have tea here. Mm. Oh, that's good. All right. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the splishy splashy, but man. Like, after a long week of life, I, I can definitely relate to that whole, like, all I want to do is sit on my couch and do nothing. Just eat food and watch junk TV or YouTube videos. Definitely relate to that. Will that be what we do? Probably not. I mean, there'll be a little bit of couch potatoing, but and there's probably going to be a lot of junk food involved, but also a lot of activities. I want to take the kids, if it's not too gross, I want to take them to the playground downtown because it's nice and shaded, unlike the playground in our community. Like, we have a nice playground in the neighborhood. It's just god awful hot and it's in the sun. Like, no shade, no trees. I mean, there's little baby crepe myrtles and a little baby magnolia, like, planted where they're not going to do anything. I just need to give myself permission to have that weekend. Do the lazy. Be the lazy. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where did I move them to? Or did they get ganked? Someone ganked my markers. I wonder who that could have been. Nobody. Okie day. I want to try something. It really does. I want to kind of see what happens. So instead of it being like, because that would be like little air bubbles in there. There we go. Let's see. Without completely covering it. I want it to be obvious that it's like under the water, not like not in the water. So just little hints of that. I think that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. I don't want to overdo it because that's really easy to do too. Get these plants in here. And their accents can be done using the acrylic brushes. That one. And then dark emerald. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, that's so dark. Another phone call. My goodness. I can go for days without receiving a phone call. Like his phone doesn't go 2 minutes without someone calling him. I mean, that's a slight exaggeration, but only slight. There we go. Hang on, I gotta do like some stretches because at that stage where like when you've been sitting somewhere for so long and you're like, I'm not tired, but I'm not tired. I'm gonna take a sip of tea. I'm gonna stretch out my arm. Oh, my shoulder popped and it feels amazing. Oh, oh, the other one too. You. There we go. Okay, back to work. Back to work. So I made this part here. That's the top frill. This is the side frill. This is the under frill. Okay. This is one of the dangers of like you draw it and then think you're going to remember what you were doing. what your purpose and intention was. You think you're going to remember it. Not me. Not me. Because he's got like the layered frilled thing. And I tried something different on this one. So I don't know how I feel about it. I feel some kind of way, but I don't hate it. And that's usually a good start. It's the turquoise. Where do? I put it back in here. Now I can't find it. There. Faded teal. Gonna drop some of that in here because I totally forgot to. All right, a lot of pressure on this little one. I don't know why. It's the final piece. I always feel like I got to do something great. It's got to be. I don't know. I put a lot of pressure on myself for no reason usually, other than I'm Looney Tunes. Toony Loons. Like I was telling my husband the other day before my show, like I get anxious because I'm like, well, what if I don't deliver? What if this one falls flat? What if? It's crazy. It's crazy the things that go on inside my head, guys. Every now and then I just need someone to like slap me with like some positivity. And I appreciate it when you guys do that. I really very truly do. It definitely means the world. Especially, being I'm not necessarily new to the platform, but I'm new to doing this on the platform. I've done my journaling on here, and that's no big deal. It's like how bad can I fuck up gluing paper together, right? Although you'd be surprised, there have been some times, there have been instances where I find a way. That's cotton candy blue. I wanted not that one. Oh, hopefully it remains. So get a little darker down here. And go back over it with the cotton candy. Kind of blend it out a little. Help it out. Give it a blending hand. Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, we have a leader in the poll again. We have Glaceon is back out front. That's exciting. I haven't done a Glaceon yet. And I was just saying that I need me some ice in my life. Because it's too damn hot in Florida. Welcome in, welcome in. Try and get a little bit more shading done on this. And then I'll move on to the sky. There we go. Welcome in, Victoria, Virginia. Oh, I have this little blob of land over here. Let's see. I'll start like that and then start dropping in some browns. Maybe. Go. Getting there. And blendy, 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 blendy. Blend it out. Don't hate it. I draw like a little palm tree on there. I'm undecided. I need sky blue. This is definitely where like there was going to be way too many blues if I made the water blue. I'm all for like monochromatic pieces, just I'm not in the mood for making one myself. That makes any sense? And until a couple weeks ago, I thought the whole Calm Blue Oceans thing was a total myth. Because until Sea Mine took me out to the Gulf side and we went to Indian Shores Beach, I didn't think that the water actually looked blue or could be calm. Because I've been on the Atlantic side my whole life. So I thought the ocean was perpetually angry and like algae green or brown. Spoiler alert, it's not. Let's see if I can maybe lift some of that color to put a little bit of, especially up towards the surface. And maybe a little bit, getting a little bit of that, flow in it. I don't want to do too much down there. There we go. Clean that off. Do a little bit on you. Sweet, sweet Vaporeon. There we go. It was a lot of fun to draw last night. I didn't expect it to be, because I was like, I had an idea and then I was like, well, that sounds probably like it's not gonna execute very well, but let's try it anyway. And I'm kind of, I ain't mad at it. I'm actually, there's a like a simplicity to it, but it's also a lot of fun. There's a lot of action going on with the pose, so I thought I would leave the background a little less chaotic, which is an unusual choice for me. Usually I'm like more chaos, more better. Let's pick our pen. But for this one, the focal point is definitely supposed to be Vaporeon. Go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. I think I might need to start thinking about having givvies loaded, because I keep getting raided into, and then I feel bad that I don't have givvies loaded for, like the thanks for the raid thing. But it's usually stickers, so it's not like they help with the shipping for the buyers that much anyway. So I don't know. I don't know. It's probably not probably. It's definitely something that is worth it. Let's do that. And then the suggestion of the shape behind it. Bloop. Bloop. There we go. Okay. Moving on. How am I doing on time? What time is it? See, I started at 11. Okay. Although I did 4 pieces yesterday, so I don't know that I'm necessarily that my speed is improving any, but I don't feel like the quality is suffering any, so that means, at least in my mind, that I'm still on a good track. That's going the wrong way. There we go. Oh man. I am very excited for the weekend, though. I'm going to have a lot of fun. It does bring people. It does. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just like locked in. So I'm just going to have to figure out what I want to use as my gibbies and have some of those loaded and ready to go. And then also, because inevitably when when I start my shows, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready. Oops, wait, nope, I forgot to get this set up, and I forgot to get this set up. So like having something, running for you guys while I'm trying to get it in gear can't hurt. Normally I have music playing, but I'm right next to the speaker right now, and I'm like, I don't know. It to me it feels like it gets loud and distracting. But I might just move the speaker again. Shh. Oh, sorry, I'm yawn. I am. Well, I started on Whatnot in February. I am newly returned to Whatnot. I took a couple weeks off. A lot of what I had been doing was paper crafts and junk journaling and like stamping and some of my other, like, I even did a crochet show. So I'm new to the Pokemon fan art side of things, if that makes sense. You wouldn't think that um, making junk journals. Yeah. This is all new for me. You wouldn't think that making junk journals and like paper crafting stuff would be like a cutthroat industry. It can get kind of nasty. Not gonna lie, like some of the it was not. It stopped being fun. It started feeling too much like work. Um, so I took some time off. And not a ton of time, obviously, because here I am right back, not even a month later. But yeah, I like to do I'm just chill. Like I'm not gonna be like the person who goes and buys a pallet of stuff and then like holds up an item every 3 minutes and is like blah 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 blah. Buy this. What are you doing? Why is this why? buy it, buy. Like I can't do that. Obviously, I can't do that. Ain't nobody gonna buy from an auctioneer auctioning like that. But I like doing the craft and chats. When I do my strictly sells or like strictly selling, it's also like I try to be pretty laid back. If someone has a request, I, try and accommodate that as soon as I can. Um, but I'm not gonna go crazy and stress everybody out. Which unfortunately means, like I don't necessarily have as much cool stuff to sell you guys, but I'm working on it. I'm building up some inventory, doing some cool things. Lots going on. Let's add the toe beans back here. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe boop. Doop, doop. Yeah, that's cute. And where else can I add a little splash of color? What does this one look like? That works. Cool. Try to really nice and fast. The blue. Sacre bleu. But sea mine has been around for a while too. He just doesn't. He has a real like a normal job. Not that this like streaming on here isn't a real job. It definitely takes up enough time and consumes enough energy and mental load to be a real job. It definitely does. um, he has like the Pokemon cards, like the EIF stuff. Welcome in, Flossie. Um, he does a lot cool stuff. Our daughter likes to do rip and ships on the Pokemon cards. But I think that this one is done. So I think I am ready to go ahead and get it started. All right, shake and bake's in it. Yeah, that one turned out cute. And I think the blue made a nice contrast and not too, the blue and the green. It's a nice contrast. Congratulations. Thank you for your first purchase. I'm going to put my squiggies on it. It'll get some glamour shots and end up on my Insta. And then, yay! Oh, that makes me excited. I love it. I love it. Oh no, we have a two-way tie again. I guess I'm doing Glaceon and Leafeon. Oh no! Unless someone wants to be a tiebreaker who hasn't voted yet. Let's see. So this is what all got done today. I say that was a pretty productive and solid day. I'm gonna go get some lunch and then start sketching for Monday. Let's see. Okay, so I will figure out, I'll put up a poll on my Instagram to break the tie. That's what I'm going to do. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it matches my name here now. It'll be Minerva's underscore touch. It'll also say Natasha Carmine. Don't worry about that. It's just, that's me. Um, and there will be a poll there for what I should do on Monday. So that will be how I settle the tie. But for now, thank everybody for hanging out and, keeping me company and enjoying my art. I hope you guys really enjoyed the process, and I'm enjoying the process of growing and trying new things and pushing myself. So let's go see. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's go see where we can read into. Doo-doo-doo. Everything is. Let me try over here. Nope. Because I'm not seeing anyone that is going to be really relevant. It's all beading and craft supplies and all really cool things. Well, found things art. Let's see what she's got going. Search. Work faster browser. Well, let's just go see what she's got going. She's only got, it looks like only one person watching. So let's go see what's going on there. Because I know what it's like to have like one viewer. and, and it's not always fun. So everybody have a great weekend. Go out and make something pretty, do cool stuff. And let's go see what's going on with Found Things Art. Have a great weekend.